Good morning. Good morning. Heidi Foy with Foy Real Estate. So I it took me a little bit to think of what question I wanted to ask right now. And then I kind of felt silly that I didn't think about this right away because it literally is the most asked question next to how's the market? It's the most asked question in real estate right now. So stay tuned. We're going to talk about some things about for sale by owner homes. So if you are interested in selling your property and you're going to ask, well, I'm just going to do it myself. We're going to talk about some things that you should know before you even say that question out loud. So don't go anywhere. So I feel like I need to, thanks for sticking around with us. I feel like I should kind of preface this conversation with, I do real estate for a living. Like clearly, this is how I support my family. This is how my husband and I, we do this for a job. So there is some bias, and I will openly and very honestly admit that. However, hopefully by the bullet points that I talk about today, you guys will kind of come into the conversation knowing a little bit more about what my motives are and what our motives are and who our loyalty is to. So I would say the number one question, as many of y'all know, you've seen all my market stat videos and all my Instagram and all my Facebook stuff. I know everybody is watching them. Especially since there are zero live viewers right now, but that's all right. Y'all know that the market is very, very strong seller's market right now. So the number one question is, how am I I can just for sale by owner my house. It's not a big deal. I'll just get it listed. There's so little homes on the market that I can just get it done and I won't have to worry about it. So first and foremost, I think I'm going to talk about like 3 different things through the process of listing your home that are a red flag for me when people tell me that they're going to do it on their own without a professional real estate agent to represent them. First and foremost, most buyers are represented by a real estate agent before they start looking, especially in this market, because it's such a crazy market. Like there's preliminary things that have to be done before you even start looking, or you're going to miss out on the property. So most buyers are already working with an agent. With that being said, when you list your own home and you put it on Zillow, we as real estate agents are not monitoring Zillow daily to see what new homes are coming on the market. We are monitoring MLS to see what new homes are coming on the market. So if you are not getting your property on the MLS, which is the multi-list system, then we as agents may not see that home. That's not to say that your home will not sell as fast, but it may not get as many eyes right away as what those homes on MLS are getting. So that's the first bullet point. The second bullet point is it can be daunting even as you're listing your home in this type of market. Even if you're listing with an agent, it can be kind of scary when you start to get offers in because people are getting multiple offers on their property. So your real estate agent, if you're listing with an agent, can kind of provide a cushion to help you negotiate and maneuver a multiple offer situation. If you are selling your home on your own, you are left to negotiate and look through all of those offers on your own, which for some people, this may not be a big deal. If you do not like having hard conversations, this could be a very, very stressful situation for you to handle if you're selling on your own. So there's another, keep this in mind. I would also add that real estate contracts they're not hard, but there's a lot of legal mumbo jumbo in there. And we as real estate agents often advise our clients, like if you have any further questions than what I can answer, please take this contract to an attorney because it is a legally binding contract. And so we explain as much as we can, and to an extent, like there could be stuff that's outside of our scope of knowledge, and we understand that because it is a legal contract. So if you're listing on your own and you have to handle all of those multiple offers at the same time, there may be things that you could miss. So I would say the third thing about listing make sure I get it in the picture. The third thing about listing your home in such a busy seller's market is that once you get under contract, your job is not done. There are many things along the path between going under contract and when you close that still have to be chaperoned through. One of them being the objection deadline, inspections, appraisal, resolutions, like all of those things, not necessarily in that order. So your real estate agent, if you list with an agent, can really watch those dates, make sure we don't miss any dates, make sure that the seller is aware of what objections are coming in and what they more than likely will need to repair, what is an option to repair, what your proceeds are going to be. So I think that can also be daunting. Again, I bounce back to, I know a lot of people that are in my very close circle of friends that just do not like to have hard conversations. And if that is kind of your style, then the for sale by owner situation could be super difficult for you to have that hard conversation. I've shared a couple of different articles on my page about for sale by owners and what that looks like. But I've also shared some statistics about home prices when you sell your own home. Something that I never thought of is what it looks like when you're selling your own home and you know the potential buyer. How awkward that conversation could be. Are they expecting you to give them a deal? Do you feel like you have to give them a deal? If you are taken kind of out of that situation and your real estate agent is doing that negotiating piece, you're probably going to walk away with a few more dollars in your pocket. So, yeah, I mean, hopefully that it gives you guys a lot of information in a pretty small amount of time. But do keep in mind, clearly the market is booming right now as far as sellers are concerned. And there's a whole ton of buyers over here and a few properties on this side. So if you are thinking that maybe you want to do it for sale by owner, please keep those 3 things in mind. So I'm going to do quick bullet points and then we'll check out of here. So first and foremost, where you list your property and who's going to see it. Second one is negotiating and handling a multiple offer situation. And then all the things that have to be completed between going under contract and when you close. So just don't go into it blindsided. And if you all have any questions, contact us. If you are considering selling or slightly have the slightest consideration of selling, please give us a holler. We would love to help you guys out. Private message us or call me or all the things. Hey, y'all, happy Thursday. Weekend's almost here. And I did break out the flip-flops today. So it's a celebration. You guys have a wonderful weekend.